Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm Aries. My name is Chelsea, and this is the channel where we do all Aries readings. I'll just put a brief disclaimer. If for whatever reason my video cuts off, it shouldn't because I cleared all my storage. Just check back for a part two to come on after. I always do that. I'll put a part two and end up where I left off. Okay. Um, I had a grief rant this morning because, five stages of grief, and one of them is anger, and that's been fluctuating a lot for me. September has so many birthdays, I think, just all over the world, possibly because a lot of babies are made around Christmas time. But in my family, we have a birthday almost every single day, and my mom's birthday is on the 30th. So it's probably like, ugh, it's gut wrenching, and it's sad. It's hard. Um, this weekend was tough. I just listened to my spirit. You know, if I want to sit on the couch and not get up for hours, that's what I do. Yesterday, I cleaned all day and that was therapeutic. And today, I wanted to get up and do a reading. So just know a lot of you know already, everything I do is intentional. But right now, me sitting in this seat, every time I do sit in this seat, it's very intentional. It's because I want to be here. It's because I want to do it. Um, I don't have to do it. Um, it's because I want to do it. I just have so many other things that I'm dealing with on top of the grief of my mother, like dealing with her estate and things like that, and which have been kind of a traumatic ordeal. If you ever been in a blended family, you already know. And so that has been gut wrenching and tragic just in itself, um, to have to deal with because things were changed. So during her illness, so that's just a whole nother mental mind fuck. Um, but I just want to say all that to say thank you so much for sharing me your stories, your things that you guys did to help yourself with grief. And I mean, if you've ever lost your mom, no matter what age, you know it's a different type of loss. I know some people say time will heal. It really doesn't heal. It's not something that I don't say you won't heal from it, but I think it's something that you just have to continue to process it, no matter what age your mom is. Um, the hardest part for me is that my mom was 50. And so that's another thing I'm still trying to deal with. Um, but I want to be here today. So I just want to let you guys know that. Thank you so much for the love and the compassion and the do this, try this. This helped me. Those are really helpful. So if you feel in your heart to share something with me like that, please share it. Okay, I read every single comment. Even if I heart it, I've read it. So please share it. All right, let's get started. So this is for the week ahead. Okay. This is for the week ahead. Um, this energy is interesting. Okay. Um, this energy is interesting. I decided to pull the Good Tarot. This was a gift from one of my subscribers, one of my first years doing this. The Good Tarot. I love this deck because it has a different energy than the regular tarot. In the book, it also has different meanings, but just as a tarot reader, I can feel the energy is different with this deck. I don't know what it is. It's just different. Um, it speaks to you in a different way, a healing way, almost. I would say for me, a healing way. So we'll get to that. Um, oh, excuse me, the coffee. Okay, so the first overall energy we have is Trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. Okay, exchange energy to create abundance. Um, that's card has come out. The card has come out before many times, but it speaks to me different even today when I first pulled it. Okay, even to myself, honestly, because even those periods when you want to isolate, okay, when things are not going right or things are very difficult, just the mere interaction with other people in a loving way, in an abundant way. And when I say abundant, I'm just saying giving of yourself brings abundance back to you. Okay, so if somebody is struggling with any type of financial issues or abundance issue or just feeling lack in any type of way, exchange your energy to create abundance. And that could be everything has energy. You could be giving a service, you could be selling something, you could be talking, whatever you're doing here. Exchange your energy to create abundance. You also have unity. Okay, you understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. And to me, that goes with the trader energy. Okay, um, you're never alone. We're all connected. Every living thing here is connected here. Okay, and when you give, it creates a ripple effect. Okay, so this may be speaking about a specific unity in your life, or coming together with specific people, or collaborating. Okay, I pulled a lover's oracle for the week ahead. I never do that, but I felt compelled to pull a love message. And it says, you may not understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose, okay? To the events in your life, through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And then I pulled from the Good Tarot, and that kind of piggybacks off of this message. Now, when I first pulled from the Good Tarot, I was shuffling and one card stuck out a little bit, and I grabbed it, and it was the Sun card. Beautiful energy. Um, and I asked Spirit, "Do you want me to have this card?" And Spirit said, "No, there's more to tell." So I put the card back in the deck, and I got these three cards, which the Sun card is joy, happiness, a positive, beautiful ending, abundance. And to me, these three cards speak to that, but it actually speaks more of to the journey of getting to the sun. And I feel like that's why Spirit had me put those back to explain this situation. So we have the Three of Air, which would be the Three of Swords, a very heartbreaking card, right? Then we had in the middle that came out was the Wheel of Fortune, the card of fate, destiny, luck, and changes of your circumstances. And then we have the Ace of Air, which actually in this deck, and I'm going to read them, in this deck talks about fate as well. In the regular Rider-Waite, we talked about truth, right? Things being revealed, communication, new beginnings. But in this particular deck, the Ace of Air talks about fate, something happening, some sort of truth being revealed through a fated situation. So let's read this real quick. So with the Ace of Air here, the Ace of Air, we have destiny and fate, the law of karma. Okay. Powerful forces of transformation at work, synchronicity. Meaningful coincidence and forces beyond my human control are operating in my life now for the highest good. Things are happening now with great velocity. I can expect quick results that will lead me forward with excellent information. So let me stop right there. If you were looking for answers in a situation, specifically if you were done wrong, if you were betrayed, you were hurt in some type of way, this upcoming week and so on, this upcoming week, I'll say until maybe towards the end of September, but I'm seeing the next 2 weeks, there's going to be an overload of information, and maybe not so much of overload, because in some cases it's just one piece of information that comes to you very quickly, very rapidly, very precise. It's honest, and I feel like it's honesty after deception. Okay, so whatever that means for you. If there was a situation, the air card represents swords, and in the tarot, the swords represent truths or communication. So when we're talking about the Three of Air here, there may have been some communication that was very hurtful or devastating, some sort of truth or situation or information, we'll say information, that was devastating at the time with this Three of Air. Now I'm going to read you, before I read the Three of Air, I'm going to read you the Wheel of Fortune, or the Fortune's Wheel in this deck, just to show you how closely related it is to the Ace of Air. It says, Fortune's Wheel, destiny meets synchronicity. I am in awe to experience many meaningful coincidences that prove to me the spirit has my back. These lucky breaks and moments when things just turn out perfectly show how we're all connected. My gamble will pay off when I trust my co-creative partnership with spirit. My destiny is obvious to me. And don't forget, the overall energy here was unity. Okay. So it feels like a coming together. Is either spirit has your back in the situation, or someone in the physical has your back in the situation. Okay. We also have the Three of Air. Okay. Silver linings, natural departures, rejection is God's protection. A third party helps me to see the truth of this situation. What is truly mine can never be withheld from me. Rejection is spirit's protection. It's in my best interest to let go and allow for something better to take its place. It is my highest good to see the truth, regardless of my temporary discomfort. This too shall pass. So in that, it says rejection is spirit's protection. So there may have been some form of rejection in a way that was very hurtful and painful. But again, with this Wheel of Fortune coming out, it's all about divine timing, synchronicities, and fate. So maybe something wasn't revealed at that moment, and it was, you'll see later on that it was for your own good. And if something needed to come out or change or something honest, you know what I'm saying? Something was hidden, it's about to come out in its full entirety of the truth. Okay. It is going to be fulfilled for you, Aries. All right. So let's take a look here. I'm going to pull from the Kipper. We'll pull some cards here to see what situations are coming up here for Aries over the next week. Privileged lady wanted to flip around. All right, so let's see here. What do we have here for Aries? We have the Child's card that keeps coming out. We have thoughts. Sometimes it's a manifestation card for me. We have pathway. That's the light at the end of the tunnel. So something is about to come to an end. We have coffin, which represents transformation. And we have concern. All right, so let's clarify this. We have journey here. Oh my goodness. Let me talk. As soon as I was about to say something, I've coughed. Oh my gosh. I feel like I need sage. Oh my goodness. I was about to say something and then I heard okay, I'm not even gonna say what I heard. But so for the child's energy, all right, I got a window open over there. I'm gonna sage real quick. That candle was burning really, really high. And it wasn't a spiritual candle, just an aroma candle. But sometimes when flames get really high, there could be other type of spirits present. So or opposition. So with the child card, I heard immaturity. Okay. And I'm feeling with that energy that came through, it's kind of like a malicious type of immature energy because they didn't want me to speak about it. So it's like kind of like a malicious type of child-like energy here. Could even represent deception in some way. The thoughts card could be somebody manifesting or thinking about you or thinking about a situation that pertains to you. This could have been a situation that was going on for some time, but there's about to be light at the end of the tunnel, and the situation is about to come to an end. Now, the coffin I've seen in the past can represent a little literal ending or death in some situation, or could have to pertain to something like that, a death. But with this coffin energy here, it feels like something is coming to an end because something is being exposed with the pathway. So it's kind of piggybacking off of the tarot cards that was pulled for the overall energy. And this can be quite concerning. Even though there will be resolvement, the information that comes out could be quite concerning. So let's clarify what the tarot with this message is. We have the Three of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles that came out together. This could be somebody waiting on something financially or have to do with an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But it feels like maybe somebody was waiting for something financially. Tell us more about this situation. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. Yep. Ten of Pentacles, Five of Wands, conflict, arguments, drama here. Tell us about the pathway. Queen of Wands. So definitely male or female Queen of Wands can represent the Aries for me, collective, just from what I've seen. You could be the one that this is the light at the end of the tunnel for you, Aries. Something may have been blocked in the past. The coffin is the Nine of Wands. So a struggle is coming to an end. You've had to persevere through a difficult situation, but with the coffin showing up, it's showing that that's coming to an end. And then we have the Hanged Man in reverse. It flipped right around in a circle on top of concern. Something I feel, like I said before, is going to be illuminated, but it could be quite concerning. But I feel like it's still going to it's still going to allow you to move forward with this situation. Now, some of you, this could have to do with a job, a family situation, or a business with the Ten of Pentacles right here. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles and the thoughts energy. Page of Wands and the Emperor. There you are. Could have to do with a child and you, Aries. Okay. See, but it also it's like somebody receiving messages. You are receiving these messages. In the Judgment. The Judgment came crossing right on top of the Nine of Wands. We have the Death and the Three of Cups. It could be the ending of a third party situation if more than one person was involved. And I'm not just talking about romantically, just in any situation. If there was a group of people involved with this situation, this could be the end of that, especially with the coffin here and now the Death card. Also, if somebody has been giving you a difficult time or giving you a hard time with something that is yours, something that you're deserving of, even in a work situation, that's about to come to an end. I'm getting this energy of somebody celebrating on somebody's downfall, but the real downfall hasn't even happened yet. So either maybe somebody thought they took something from you in some sort of malicious type of way. This could be work. Let's just say let me use an example. Somebody may have slandered your name and thought they took something from you, or opportunity, or things like that. Things are about to be revealed or changed in a certain way. This could, I don't see the Justice card, but I have a feeling it could have to do with a court situation as well, just because there's money tied in here. Tell me about the Three of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Six of Cups. So I wanted to say the children here. We got the child card, and now we got the Six of Cups, which is more children here. Ace of Pentacles. Tell me about the child, the Nine of Swords. Let's say this. This is very specific. Let's say if somebody was trying to delay something, maybe you had small children, maybe it could have, and I'm just using because the way Spirit gives the messages, and specifically this message, sometimes not necessarily vague, but generalized. So this could apply in different scenarios, okay? And this specific here is coming through something to do with a child or children, or like you're getting some sort of child support or payment, things like that, and it could have been delayed by either deception, lies, um, lies on you if you're the receiving parent, something of that nature that's about to turn around. I do see somebody has been in a waiting energy or in a limbo energy. Even something about child care is coming up. I don't know, you could be a child care worker, things like that. But the gist is here that there is about to be new information that comes out for someone that allows you to move forward in receiving something. But in the moment or in the middle of it, I feel like there's some sort of concerning information that is revealed. I'm hearing the word disheartening. So even though the situation or the information is revealed, I don't think it's going to stop for whatever's coming. Let me see, Spirit, is whatever's coming still coming for Aries? Yeah, the Hierophant here. That's a yes. Let's see what this is. The Ace of Cups. So yeah, whatever you need to receive will still come. Okay, whatever you need to receive will still come. But I don't know what that means about like the information. It's like something here, and I want to say because the hangman came in reverse. Sometimes when the hangman is upright, that is a wait, a pause. You have to wait for something. But the fact that the hangman came in reverse underneath concern, it means that there's like green light, there's forward movement, but the information that's coming out around it, what's being enlightened, could be harmful, hurtful, or concerning in some way. Okay. Let's see here any messages, any other messages here with the Kipper for this week ahead. What do we have here for any messages here for from the Kipper for the week ahead for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising? Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. The Vulture, Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. We have the Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Ooh, these are all kind of in alignment, huh? Hidden secrets can harm you. And the staff you will be taken care of in difficult times. All right. So it does seem like either difficult times in a situation are coming, and it could be due to somebody being against someone, but it's saying that you will be taken care of. Okay. So maybe sometimes situations like that come up or transpire not because of you, because you need to be punished in any kind of way or anything needs to bad happen, but sometimes to expose the person who is against you. Okay, so Spirit is saying like plan ahead. I don't know if this is financially or with whatever it is, but let's pull and see here. All right, let's see here. What do we have here for Aries? Judgment. Sometimes when judgment comes out, it can be an exposure of something. You have to make a decision because of information that is either coming back up from something that was buried in the past. Tell us about this specific situation, Spirit. High Priestess, see, could be secrets about some sort of secret or something that was hidden, needing to use your intuition with the Three of Cups and the Five of Swords, specifically around people here who may not have the best intentions for you, the best intentions, okay? The Five of Swords means that there's somebody or a group of people who are only out for themselves, willing to take or steal or deceive to get what they want or to win. Yeah, the Five of Wands here in reverse on top of the staff. So although there may be a fight, a struggle, or drama or conflict here, it feels like you will overcome it or it will be reversed. The sun is at the bottom of the deck. Let's see, how will this affect Aries? How will this affect Aries? Ooh, a lot of cards. Three of Swords, the Hierophant, the Hermit, the Temperance, and the Page of Swords. I feel like it may be a hurtful situation, but you will be more vigilant and you'll learn a lot. I'm feeling like you'll learn who you can trust and who you cannot trust. Um, this is a time for you to go within, Aries. Use your wisdom, use your discernment here, and before you make any sudden moves or say anything to anybody or confront anybody, be patient. Allow the chips to fall where they lay, if that makes sense. Yeah, the magician is here. And when I put the magician on top of the hermit, I heard, and this is my favorite saying to say, chess, not checkers, right? So really use your discernment and how you act and how you react, from one Aries to another. You know how we can react sometimes, specifically when we're disrespected. Well, I'm speaking for Chelsea. That's my pet peeve, is just disrespect. I respect everyone, and so at the very least, respect is a minimum. And I feel like there could be some secrets or something hidden here where somebody is trying to do something to work against you and stop you in some way for something. And maybe you feel this already with the vulture energy, because there's worry that somebody could be against you. All right. Let's see here about your finances for the week ahead. Finances for Aries for the week ahead. Finances for Aries for the week ahead. Be mindful of your spending, Aries, because when I get the robbing Peter to pay Paul, sometimes it's either a bad situation has happened, or you're overspending, and when you really need your money, then it's not going to be there. Okay. We got cheerful giver at the bottom of the deck and pay your tithes and dues. When that card comes out, that's a reminder, by you giving back can be a game changer. Literally, even if it's $1, sometimes if it's your last dollar, if you give that in a cheerful way, and just say, hey, I'm giving this from my heart and love, I have seen miracles work like that. Okay. So just remember, you may not be in church to give your tithes and things like that. I'm not in church to give my tithes, but I still give to any kind of organization that's close to me, or anything that I want to donate. Sometimes I change it from month to month. Sometimes I give to the animal shelter. Whatever you feel like on your heart that you want to give to something, give it, because it really does bless your life and it blesses your abundance. Okay. Some of you, we have a leech here. You have a leech. That could be an energetic leech, or you have somebody who's literally using you for money. We have millionaire mindset. Okay, so there may be some reprogramming that needs to be done. And we have your side hustle will pay off. And then again, pay your tithes and dues, and robbing Peter to pay Paul. So let's pull from the Abundance Oracle and see what your message is for the week ahead. Gratitude list. Yep. Gratitude list. Okay. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart. Instead of fixated on worries in your mind, what and who you are grateful for right now. Keeping focused upon gratitude, and you will discover the amazing generosity of this universe. Oh, that card's, I'm about to cry. I woke up this morning and that's what I did. I went on my porch in the backyard and just started saying, I'm grateful for this, grateful for that, the trees, my dogs, everything. It really is a game changer. And the thing is, when you do this type of work, you do this type of work like I do, I know all these things, right? But then you have to have that same part where grief is just a process. It's a human process. It's something that we all do, and it's natural, and you have to do it. If you don't go through grief, it will go through you. You know what I'm saying? You'll find yourself 2, 3 years later bursting out into tears, because you're not going through the grieving process. But even though you are grieving, and even though you're sad and things like that, I found gratitude and doing that. It literally, it just shifts everything. It shifts everything and allows things to start moving in your life. I made a gratitude list every single day when I was trying to get this house. It's just very powerful. And I say this to the people who even feel like, because sometimes I will say these things and people in the comment sections will still be like, I have nothing to be grateful for. I have, everything in my life is shit and going to hell and it's not working out. And, where's the money you said that's coming and all of these things, right? Um, just that merely like that mindset alone is not gratitude. You can't have gratitude. You can't have faith with fear. Okay. And so negativity comes from fear. It may sound like somebody's being very pessimistic or negative, but that's really a byproduct of fear. It really is, because all there is love and then there's fear. It's two opposite ends of the spectrum. And gratitude comes with the love. The negativity comes from the fear. It's usually like people are saying, I'm never, money doesn't come to me. So it's really them saying, I'm afraid that I'm never going to be okay. I'm afraid that I'm never going to be able to pay my bills. I'm afraid that I'm going to be in this energy of brokenness or poorness for the rest of my life. And it just comes out and spews in ways of negativity sometimes. So you have to fight that and you have to combat that. So yeah, gratitude list, very, very powerful. Let's see here. Let's use this one. What do we have here coming up for Aries for the week ahead? Holy Spirit, Spirit and Angels, please let me recommend. What do we have here for Aries for the week ahead? Thank you. Ace of Wands wanted to come out. All right. What is the overall energy for Aries finances for the week ahead? Well, that's good. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a very generous energy. Okay. It's somebody here who is in their bag, is making money, is quite generous. Sometimes you could be a businessman, businesswoman type of energy, but the queen of the characteristic or the characteristic trait of Queen of Pentacles is a giver. Okay, we talk about her having money, but she has money because she gives a lot, and she gives a lot because she has money. And it really is interchangeable. It really is. This Queen of Pentacles, energy is someone who believes in themselves, even if you're not all the way there yet, to who will have it, right? But the characteristic trait, and I'm going to say this, of the Queen of Pentacles is generosity. We're not even speaking about what she has in her purse, the characteristic trait. And that's kind of like, you have to be it, you have to feel it before you are it. You know what I'm saying? And so for this to be the overall energy here for this week, you need to feel or be in this energy, be in this characteristic trait of a generous giver. And that doesn't even have to be financial, but you will see that multiply literally. You will see it come back to you literally in your life as finances, because the Queen of Pentacles is tangible, it is material. Okay. Um, any challenges here? Areas in their finances here. Four of Wands. It could be something around a home or a house. Tell me about the Four of Wands as far as the challenges go. Page of Cups in reverse. And the Hermit. Tell me about more here about the challenge here. Queen of Cups. This feels like somebody is in a good mood or okay or stable and secure, and maybe some information that comes in that is not the best. Because the only thing I'm really getting here is just Aries, you going within to center yourselves in the truths. So let me explain what that means. Like, say for instance, I'm getting here where somebody may get some quote unquote bad news or information that they did not want to receive. And if you allow that to change your mood, you're going to change your circumstances. Same thing, whereas if you receive some sort of bad information or bad news and you stay grounded emotionally, right? And you stick to those truths, the light, that inner knowing, whatever the truths are, that they are for you from source. Like, you're always going to be taken care of. Things always work out for you. If you hold on to those things despite whatever little bit, and I feel like it's a small, um, whatever this is with the Page of Cups in reverse, it's very small compared to what you could be receiving or what you already have. So don't allow it to change your mood. Okay. With the King of Cups here, this is somebody here who's kind of stoic. He stays very grounded in his emotions. He feels but he stays grounded in them. Okay. And with the Hermit here, maybe this is even something where you don't need to speak about it or tell anybody. Okay. Because you need to go within and figure out what you need to do moving forward. Okay. You got the Moon card at the bottom of the deck. So that could be about your subconscious. See, Five of Wands here in reverse came out from advice from Spirit. And what's the outcome? This has to do, or it has to do, it feels like, with other people, Aries, when it comes to your finances. So I don't know how that could be grouped together with someone else, or maybe something you have to give. I don't know what that is, but Spirit is telling you to not get either combative, argumentative, or maybe even, hostile in a situation, because it's not going to benefit you. Yep. Four of Cups, Five of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Cups are upright. If this is some sort of information, negative outcome, don't entertain it. Continue to focus on gratitude. Continue to focus on what is positive, because that's what changes around. And I feel like whatever it is with the Seven of Pentacles and the outcome, you're still going to receive it. Something just may be delayed, or there may need to be some more investing in a particular area of your life. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is not a no card. It is a yes card, but it is a wait card as well. See? Seven of Pentacles in the sun. So something could definitely be delayed because it's not working out the way you feel or think it should. But with the sun coming out here, it's going to work out better than expected. Okay. The sun is the best card in the tarot deck. So positivity, it's going to be whatever you are expecting or you're hoping for, that's how it's going to work out for you. But you may have to wait. Okay. The takeaway is not to be triggered or engage in any type of arguments or confrontation with this situation. You know what else I got too? Like, say for instance, it doesn't have to be with the information that you get. Let's say you have somebody around you, and this just came. So let's say you're applying for a house, or you're getting a home, or you're doing something that's gonna make you happy. Okay, it could be a car, it could be something that's gonna upgrade your life. Anything. It could be a business that you're investing into. And you have a naysayer, and you have somebody who's talking against you, or even being fake, like a fake friend. Your job is to not engage in that, because you're going to have the last laugh in a situation. All right. I don't know who that's for, but that just came through strongly. Okay. Because it seems like you're going to get everything that you desire. You're manifesting whatever you want. But your job is to kind of, like, I would say, meditate, because that's what keeps that energy away. Like, that's what, I don't want to say keeps it away. But that's what allows you to handle those situations better. Okay. When you're more grounded, you're meditating, you're more connected to source, you hear source clearly. So before you want to react or pop off or anything like that, you're not going to, because you see the bigger picture. Okay. That's what that feels like here with these finances, because I feel like this is somebody I'm speaking about this week. Very abundant. You're a giver. You've been doing right with your money, or you're building towards the necessary steps. And it seems like could be like a hater or a naysayer in the midst. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Let's take a look at love. What's the overall energy here for love for Aries for the week ahead? What is going on with Aries? And then after that, we'll just do the general energy for love right now, and then we'll do it for the people who have somebody on your mind. Okay. All right. What is the energy for love for Aries for the week ahead? Ooh, this card is hot. Okay. Codependency. It keeps coming out every time I pull this deck out. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So either somebody is in some sort of long-term relation, I don't want to say long-term, but in a situation where the feelings aren't mutual. The feelings can, let me say this also about this card. The feelings can also, they can still be mutual, like there's an attraction there, but this could also represent where one person is doing most of the work. Okay. Relationships take work, they take honesty, they take trust, and you both have to pour into them. And sometimes this unrequited love card comes out when it's only one person doing it. That hence creates a codependency. Okay. Um, so it could be a family dynamic here with the healing family issues. um, wow, this is such a deep message because now I'm seeing it's all really connected. Codependency does stem from usually the first people who take care of you is your parents. Doesn't always have to be. You could be adopted, it could be other family member. But usually it comes from trying to please or trying to impress or trying to get love from a parent, which as a child you don't have to do. It should be something that's given to you freely, right? But even if there was an absence of a parent or a parent was more consumed with their own life and parents did the best they could, but more consumed with their own life and you had to look for love on the outside, on the streets, from other people, maybe you were promiscuous, all these things when you were younger. These things stem from the kind of love that you first get from home. Okay. Now you're an adult and you're seeing that correlate in your love life where you're begging, where you're wanting to stay in relationships where you're not getting what you should get. And when I say you should get, is that everybody deserves love, everybody deserves respect. But sometimes we'll be in relationships where we're not getting that, we're getting the bare minimum just to feel loved, just to feel compassion, just to feel touch in some cases, right? And so then you're selling yourself short by going above and above and beyond for someone, and you're not getting it in return. And that's what kind of creates that codependency, and you get addicted to it. All right. And that's why this card says addictions are affecting your romantic life. You get addicted sometimes to the bare minimum, unfortunately, right? So this either could be a situation that somebody is in currently, or somebody here who is single could be dealing with the healing of these type of relationships or situations. And Spirit is saying right now, you can't really afford to ignore this anymore. Okay. It's something here that you need to heal, you need to take a look at, you need to see where you need to forgive something or someone in order for you to move forward and not be in these unrequited love situations anymore, or these half-ass relationships, right? Because that's really what they are. Let's pull here from let's pull one from the Island Terminus. Yeah. See, not enough. Not enough. So some of you could be in a relationship like this now, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear or ego issues, and jealousy. Girl with a snake. Empath or narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, you need to enable boundaries. And then you have the golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Okay. So someone here needs this message where you're in a relationship and it's one-sided. You have to get out of it. It's probably karmic. Okay. With the relationship here. And all karmic means is that there's a lesson to be learned. Okay. Not necessarily a bad person. Everybody just plays a role. But there is a lesson to be learned for the relationship that you're in. And once you learn that lesson, usually in karmic relationships, even the attraction to that person diminishes once you've learned the lesson. And when you haven't, it's almost like you're attracted to something that is unhealthy, and it's almost like a magnet. I feel like that happens just for you to stay to learn the lesson. And once you've learned that lesson, you're out of there. So let's see here for the Aries that needs this reading. Look at that. I thought this was going to come out in one of these cards, but it didn't. But here it is. And I was going to say the reason why somebody here needs to not neglect their healing any longer is because there's possibly something real coming in that you don't want to pass up. You don't want to miss. You don't want to ruin because you're unhealed. That's a very real thing. We talk about all the time that, what is for you will not pass you by. And so, yeah, true. But what if you're not ready for it and you self-sabotage? See the Nine of Swords energy here. And then you ruin it. It's all about it's accountability, okay? We got the Three of Cups here. Clarify this Three of Cups here and the Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Three of Cups and the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Swords. If this is for somebody who is currently in this type of situation and your only hang up is like, I've seen this so many times, it's like, well, it's like the umpteenth time that this person has cheated on you, but this time, maybe the last time, and you're telling yourself, you know what, if I find out that they're cheating on me again, I'm really out of there. And you don't have any concrete evidence. You don't really have the truth. That's what I'm here for. They are cheating on you. Okay. So you don't need any more concrete evidence. You don't need any more concrete truth unless, because sometimes our mind just plays tricks on us. And honestly, the fact that you're even thinking or wondering, you already know it. But I'm here to confirm for you that they are. Okay. Like I'm telling you that they absolutely are. So there's no need to keep yourself in this mental anguish, literally mental anguish. Okay. Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords here. They're definitely doing other things. They're definitely entertaining other people. And you just have to have this Queen of Swords attitude and be like, okay, enough is enough. It's over. Right. Because you're going to miss a very good opportunity that's coming for you. And there's no need to do that for you. I mean, that's a part of self-love, right? It's a part of self-love, being able to walk away from something because you're important. It took me a very long time to learn that. Like, there doesn't have to be any other evidence. There hasn't, other than the fact that you're not being treated well, you're not being treated right. That's self-love, being able to say, you know what? I'm not being treated like a queen or a king. So I'm just walking away. That, you need to do that. All right, let's take a look for the people who have someone specific on their mind. I had a deck. It's right in front of my face. Okay. All right, let's see here. For the people who have someone on their mind. So this is going to be like the characteristics of this person and the situation that you are dealing with, or that you just have heavily on your mind. Oh my goodness. I'm seeing things. Maybe I'm seeing things. I just saw a shadow. All right. All right. One more. All right. For the person here who's on Aries' mind. Ooh, okay. That's hot. Well, what a combination. You may be getting a text message from this person soon, or you are texting this person, or communication, news, phone call, direct message. But you got divine intervention, serendipity, catalyst, supernatural, and karma. You got between the lines that came out in reverse. Okay. Hidden meaning, vague, speculate, implicit. Oh, excuse me. And then you got the grass is greener. Jealousy, better option, unhappy, deserve better. You deserve better. This is very specific. I mean, all my messages are pretty specific, but especially when it comes to love, I've noticed the love messages. Spirit is like, when it comes to the love messages, because I always realize this is more of kind of like a love channel because of the healing that comes from it. The love messages are usually pretty specific because Spirit's like, you need to tell them, right? You need to tell them to do this now. Like, there's no in between here. If somebody is dealing with someone who may have left you for someone else, or they were playing games with you and went to someone else, there is some sort of karma or something that is about to unravel. And I feel like this person here who is on your mind has been getting messages, has been receiving messages from from spirit, from the universe. Ooh, I just felt something in my stomach. Lord. Will be receiving, like, literally, oh my gosh, thank you, spirit. Like, I mean, from the pits. Like, this person may have been feeling, having some sort of gut feeling, like the way my stomach just rolled. I Lord, that was deep. That was deep. Like the last time I felt something like that, I had a baby in my stomach, and I don't have no baby in my stomach. But anyways, um, they have been receiving they have been receiving messages, like really hardcore messages, and they are ignoring them about somebody that they went to, where they thought the grass was greener. And I have a feeling this person is going to pay for ignoring those messages. And there may be some sort of really bad consequence. So let's see what that's about. Let's see here. What's this about, spirit? And this could be somebody just in your past in general, but yeah, it has a feeling of somebody who left for somebody when the grass was greener. Let's see. What is this about, spirit? Ooh, I told you. Ten of Swords. That's the most painful card in the deck. Bad ending. Really bad ending. Backstabbing, betrayal, lied, tricked, cheated on, and tossed in the fire. Like literally. And then look at the moon at the bottom of the deck. So the moon always talks about things that are done in the dark, sometimes shady things, okay, malicious things, hidden secrets. Sometimes it could talk about your subconscious and things like that, but told you, Five of Wands, this is not good. Ten of Pentacles, somebody could have went to somebody for money, or somebody could take somebody's money. Yep, look at that. Five of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. What does it look like he's doing? Taking, lying, hiding the truth, and he doesn't care who he hurts. So this could be somebody who's in a relationship, a long-term relationship, a marriage with somebody else, or something here. Somebody's going to try to take something from someone. You got two fives here, which are conflict cards and change. We got the Knight of Cups here crossing. Tell me what's going to happen to this person. Ooh, I knew. Ooh, girl. Sorry, something. When I just be knowing these messages and the cards just confirm it, it almost feels like someone here with the Knight of Cups, and you tell me. So it could be different. If somebody is already married, that's a difference. They could just be divorcing this person, leaving this person, and going to somebody else with all the money and going to a new relationship. That could be what's happening. But if they're not married, and let's just say this person left you to go be with this other person, that other person either one just wanted the chase of getting that person and they're done with them. They're going to discard them. They're going to take everything that they have, if that's possible. Some way there's finances tied up. This person was love bombing this person. They're currently cheat the other, let's say the third party is cheating on whoever is on your mind, right? And they are taking something. I keep saying, talking about taking something and moving off. Love bombing. Okay, we got the Knight of Cups and the Three of Swords here. We got the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. We got the Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands. I'm telling you, if you love this person and you care about this person, show them this video. Show them this video at the end. And if they've been having things in their gut feeling, and they'll be like, oh my God, this is the confirmation I needed. They felt it. Because I'm telling you, there's one thing I know is that whoever this is happening to or about to happen to, they've been getting little signs. They've been getting all kinds of things. They've been speculating. They've been feeling something is not good, or their person is sneaky. Now, if you say, "Hey, this is their karma," then they deserve it. Then that's whatever. You're not obligated. But um, I'm just saying if you love the person. But anyways, this is still. I think we're talking about somebody who may have left you and thought the grass was greener, and I'm seeing underneath the Queen of Swords is the Tower. So yeah, it definitely is feeling like karma is about to play out for someone. You got the Queen of Swords, the Tower, and the Judgment, and then underneath that is the Ace of Swords. So there's some sort of truth here that's going to be exposed, and something is about to start. It's going to be crashing down for someone. All right, come to crashing down. So let's pull some Moonology for any last messages for you for the week ahead. And then I'm gonna pull a guardian angel card and close it out. All right, I'll leave it there. What do we have here for Aries for the week ahead? You and your loved ones are safe. You're protected. Messages for the week ahead for Aries. Balance your spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. And what do you need to release this week? Okay. Being practical, but also still honoring your spiritual side, and then also, you know, being grounded and the reality of things too. A time to give rather than to take. We talked about the cheerful giving, and let's pull here. Give us a guardian angel card for Aries for the week. We'd have it. Positive change. And I feel that. I feel something is happening here through this week or next week. It says, dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime, yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. All right. So that's what I have for you guys. Take care. Bye.